You. Texas school districts are increasingly reporting that students are assaulting employees and volunteers. According to data released by the Texas Education Agency, more than 2,600 assaults were reported last school year. KXAN investigator Kelly Wiley joins me here in the studio with more about this data and what options are there for educators. Kelly, thanks for being here too.
Thank you for having me.
We always appreciate it. So talk to us about how much of an increase this data is showing.
Well, the latest numbers TEA collected are from the 2023-24 school year. And when we say more than 2,600 assaults, that encompasses aggravated assault, and sexual assault perpetrated by students against school employees and volunteers. That number is 18% higher than it was the year before, and it's also 58% higher than it was in the 2018-2019 school year.
That's a very worrying trend, I know, for a lot of educators out there who have so much on their plates in addition to all of this. But you also focused in your reporting on a benefit called assault leave, which is for district staff members who are hurt while they're at school. What does that entail?
So assault leave is paid leave. It can't come out of your personal accrued leave, and it's also a job protection. And it can be granted for as long as 2 years, depending on the circumstance though. So it's specifically for district employees who are injured while performing their job as a result of another person's purposeful or reckless action. So think about, it could be anything from a student attacking a teacher to a teacher getting injured by accident while they're redirecting a student somewhere. But the other portion of this is that's important is that it does not cover psychological conditions. It covers physical injuries that you might get from some sort of reckless or purposeful action from someone else. An
important distinction there to point out for sure. So does the state have any kind of data or numbers about how often assault leave is being utilized by teachers?
The Texas Education Agency does not track assault leave that's granted by school districts. So what our team sought to do is kind of look at a sample. We looked at Central Texas school districts, specifically 29 of them. And what we wanted to do was kind of compare the amount of assaults that they reported to the state versus the amount of assault leave requested and granted. And what we found is that across those 29 school districts, 340 assaults were reported to TEA between 2018-2019 school year to the 2023-24 school year. But we found there were much fewer assault leave requests made. Because remember, employees have to request it. It's not something that would just be kind of initiated automatically if it were an assault. And we found just 46, remember 340 assaults reported to TEA in that time frame by those school districts, but only 46 assault leave requests were actually granted. And they were varying lengths, like some were for months, some were for days, but there's a disparity there between the assaults reported and the assault leave that is granted. And what we found is district policies and the state policy really says that they have to immediately grant assault leave once it's requested. So if something were to happen to you and a teacher says, I was assaulted, I'm requesting leave for a week, the district would immediately have to grant it, but then they could initiate an investigation. And if they later were to determine that it didn't meet the criteria, it was a psychological condition, not a physical injury, it wasn't technically an assault under the legal definition, they would be able to retroactively deny that request. And then you'd be looking at them taking it from your PTO. So it's a complicated process, and one that from the sampling we looked at is not utilized as often as assaults are being reported.
So fascinating to dive more into that, and you can read a lot more about what Kelly found out and our incredible investigative intern who worked on this story with you.
Nina, who is leaving us today. It's her last day, but yes, for all of those out there who are watching this, we have an incredible intern, and she pitched this to us, and we were all stunned by how great a pitch it was, and we wanted to see it come to fruition.
Certainly a bright future, and you can read more about that report on our website, kxan.com. So Kelly, thanks again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it as always.